as well. That's like half the size, like a personal bubbler. No shit, it was $150 on the Yoshi Egg Bong. Seriously. So here's the deal. This is probably why I don't remember. So I got it in the subscription box. So Hemper has that deal where you can subscribe to Hemper, and once a month you get a loot box, but you actually get a bong in it every month. And the subscription box is $40 to $60 a month. So I got this plus a box of other goodies for $60. It's kind of worth it if you know the bong's coming up and you want it real bad. I clean it every day. I really do. I mean, it's got these stains kind of come and go, and I try to do my best about them. But I clean it every fucking day because I don't want to get fungal pneumonia. Shit's gnarly. Do a quick survey. Yes, absolutely. I'll put a poll up. A Dali Mini? No, what is it? I love the cactus, but it broke twice. Oh, boo. Yeah, I've never ballsed up and got any fancy bongs or anything. I stay pretty basic. Mostly because I clean it so often, I want to know I can. What is people's opinions of calling your male partner adorable? Can I be real? Any hoozles. That being said, I probably wouldn't call my partner's penis adorable. Unless, I mean, no. Not at the, maybe if it was an inside, I don't know. It depends on the person. But probably not. But that's the only time. Die, you hoe sluts. I'm so fucking weak, it hurts. It hurts me deep inside my loins. Forever.
It's Uncle Number 2. It's got to be.
Aw, adorable.
In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
No, not at all. Adorable. I think it's completely
Hades.
appropriate.
You recognize your uncle, do you not? We've a lot of catching up to do, but first things first. You get yourself out of that dour underworld. As for me, I'll see if I can stir things up a bit to cover your advance.
You can stir my things up a bit if you want. First time I was called a cute little boy about fucking went into cardiac arrest. For context, I'm 6'2". Oh my god. When I worked at Lowe's, all of the older dudes that worked at the commercial desk would call me little girl. And for context, I'm 6 feet tall. And not thin. It was weird. It was weird. Little, in whose world? Ooh. Wet Daddy gave us gifts. What do I have right now? Stupid bow.
Looks like I caught a big one.
What a waste.
The power of the seas should be of help.
No.
More pests.
I mean, context, obviously, I think I know Cake is smart enough to know context is important, but adorable, adorable, I feel like, at least for me personally, when I use adorable, it's usually when people are just hella cute on it, unconscious of it, No one's purposefully adorable. It's usually something you do that you probably don't think is adorable. I don't know. Little things, like maybe the way someone eats or something.
Look what I found.
Call me young boy, and I'm 37. Don't you fucking love it? It's my favorite. I get it a lot. When I get carded, I hiccup. I'm like, oh, thank you. Sick. Yeah, sure. Take it. Exactly. Yeah. Honestly, cute. My mom, I don't know if anyone else's mom did this, if this was a generational thing, but when I was a kid, cute wasn't how you looked. Cute was you had an attitude. Oh, she's being cute right now. Or don't be cute with me. That's the only time I've ever used that word, so that's how I use it. Maybe it's like cheeky, similar use. My great purple eye bags, I know, right? I just want to be like, do you see how far my hair's grown out? I obviously have given up. I'm over. It's cool. We're good. I won't give it up though, 'cause someday I'll want to be carded. I know it. I don't really care about age, but I'm fairly young and I look fairly young, so that's kind of, I feel like, a privilege I get to. I need to call and realize. Oh, Viata! Oh my God! Cheers! Sorry. Cheers! Yay! I got a new strain and it's super tasty, Viata. I don't know if you tried this one. Hold on. It's actually called Russian Cream. I keep forgetting the name of it. How did I forget the name? It's by Malik's. It's the bag brand, but it's called Russian Cream. It's actually kind of tasty. It's got like this weird minty back flavor on it. It's nice. Oh, you think you're cute? Exactly. Yep. That was it for us. So that's the only way I ever use it now. I like it a lot. It's the first strain I've had in a while that I actually taste anything but, just weed or burning in my mouth. Don't you get smart with me? Oh, I definitely got that. Don't be smart with me. Mm-hmm. Don't you be smart with me. Yes. Oh, 100%. Yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah. We sometimes got the look. I feel like the look came after the don't be smart with me. It was like if we pushed it, we would get like that from across the table and you'd be like, oh my God, mom's eyes are coming out. Are mom's eyes coming? Stop it. Sarah, look. Look. Sarah, look. Are her eyes coming out? Sarah, look. Are her eyes coming out? Like that moment. But that was like before we were about to get fucking, I don't even know what she would do. I was scared of my mom. Cheers. And thank you for banging Alchemy. One of the most amazing streamers on Twitch. What's up? I never got your back talking, but I got the tone. Don't use that tone of voice with me. Don't use that tone of voice with me. Katie Renee. What is that tone of voice? And unfortunately, I have a very low, kind of monotonal voice. So a lot of the time I wasn't giving a tone of voice, but then I'd get mad because she wouldn't give up on what's that tone of voice. And so then I'd give her a fucking tone. I'd be like, all right, you want one? Let's fucking tone it up, slut. Except I'd be like, I apologize, mother. Which is almost like the same thing saying to your mom when she's mad. To be fair. My fucking dash does more damage than this stupid waste of a bow. Come here, ho.
Pass me one of those infernal troves.
Oh, an infernal trove, eh? That's another bad habit I have. When I play games off stream, I tend to put music on or something, and I don't really listen to the little dialogue in the background. Like, he just told us what infernal troves are, but probably didn't learn that in the first one. Probably Googled it. I don't know. Where'd he go? There you are, B. Would you like to build a snowman? Really? Thank you, Mickey. I've always felt like I was quite monotonal. Good. I don't know, though. Maybe I've just never known anyone to tell me anything different. I can't even physically scream. My vocal cord, I can't. That, scream, how most vaginas can scream, or vagina holders can scream. I physically can't scream. My vocal cords won't go there. I just make this weird, sound forever. Kind of like Tina from Bob's Burgers. Dude, the chill bong, isn't that fucking sick? They have a couple different things like that. If you look in their, oh God, what section of the website is where they have the high-tech stuff? High-tech, quote-unquote. Because I was just talking about them earlier. They have a couple different bongs where, the whole, middle of the neck, you just click out, put in the freezer overnight, and it's got, coolant fluid in the walls. It's wild. Oh my God, Alk, your vagina doesn't scream? Hello? Well, not like super monotone, but monotonal. Like my voice, I feel like I'm kind of in a range and I'm stuck there. If I try to go beyond it, my voice cracks like my balls are dropping for the 20th time. Really, Mickey? Well, you know, it's interesting. I've always wanted to talk to like a speech therapist about it because just this little thing. When I
Where could it
was
be?
when I first started
That is
streaming,
private property.
like if you're ever bored and go look at my
No time to
YouTube,
lose.
the oldest clips of my channel, my voice is easily a couple octaves higher. And I remember this when I first went full-time streaming, like streaming regularly a lot, like every day, you know. I lost my voice in like a month. And then
Enough.
for like 6 months, I
There
was
we
still
are.
streaming because I was like, oh, it's just a little laryngitis, it'll go away. No, for like 6 months, my voice was broken horse. Like think who I'm trying to think of an actor that has just like the it was gravel, broken horse. Like I could barely speak. For like
Mine
6 months,
now.
it just wouldn't get better.
I'll take that.
And then once it finally got better, my voice was lower. And I think I naturally kind of settled into a lower tone because it's less stress on my vocal cords because of how much I talk all day. I think. But again, not my science. It's weird to me. It's almost like I started streaming with my customer service voice. Like, you know, we all have that voice. Like, hi there, welcome to Taco Time. This is Katie. What can I do for you today? Shit. I might have started that and then fell into my natural just cadence of my voice. Listen for what? Wait, which part? Unprofessionally, you put too much stress on your voice and could have formed vocal nodules. Oh, I've had them looked at. I worked in the hospital, so I used to get my throat fucking stared at all the time just for funsies. Doc wants to try out a new scope. Where's an RT? They fucking intubate themselves. They'll do it. It's kind of like it's lovely being healthy, but also it's kind of a pain in the dick because every time I go to the hospital and I'm like, I have a migraine, I've had it for 7 days, they're like, well, you're kind of just like healthy, so take an ibuprofen, and you're like, thank you.
Delicious.
I think Elspeth did. I don't know exactly what she had surgery for, but I know she had surgery on her throat, yes. Is it strange to see how you changed over the years? Even looking back, only my tone of voice. I'm still the exact same person. Like honestly, the weirdest part is that I feel like I'm not aging. Like I feel like, I don't know, somewhere around like 24 or 25, I just stopped. Because I'm still exactly the same. Like I still make the exact same stupid butthole jokes. And I don't know, I haven't grown. I don't know. It's weird. That's the weirdest part to me. I feel like I should look back at it. And you know when you're a kid, you look at just last year's yearbook and you're like, oh my God, look how much everyone's changed. But then once you stop changing, it's like, shouldn't I have changed in 7 years? Has it been? Wait. Oh my God, shouldn't I have changed in 8 years? But you just kind of. No, I'm the same. That's weird. That's the weirdest part. I hope I'm at least reptilian. They do have slower metabolisms. That would explain the cold all the time, eating once a day thing. I gave up at 23. I'm now 30. I'm 34. And when I go out, people think I'm like 20. And I'm 6 feet tall. So, I mean, it's not because I'm like this short, pudgy, cute, like looks young, mystically. I'm tall enough to be of age everywhere. Are you even of age? I get that a lot. It's mildly embarrassing. But I think it's because I have a chubby face. I have a young looking face. It could be. I mean, it's very weird. I could show you like my senior picture from high school. I look exactly the same. Nothing in my face has changed. Not a line. I don't even have like an extra line. It's exactly the same. You would think. The only thing that changes is my hair because I cut it. Hey, you told me you wouldn't tell anyone about the molten closet. Oh, you can actually do exercises to reduce the size of nodules. Really? Hear that cool bass line? Did I mention that every single Supergiant game has an incredible soundtrack? Viata, but here's the thing. We are swamp hags, so it's okay that we appear to be swamp hags. Like, that's all right. We gotta fucking own it. Put it in the skin box. I mean, it's true. I can't even fathom. I've talked about this, Ashley. Actually, it's good that you're here. I was asking about this to chat the other day because my parents are insane. I talk about my mom a lot. Like, they're both nutters, but I compare it to this. I have 2 dogs, and I think about them 24/7. Literally, Zach took them to the groomer. The moment he walked in the door from the groomer, he told me how well they did, and I started turning in circles. And he goes, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I was looking for Lil. Did she come in?" I'm an idiot. I'm never not thinking about them. So I can't imagine what it's like to have one child versus like multiple children, and what like mental strain that must put on you to actually split your brain into X amount of ways 24/7 without your choice. Like, it's not even your choice. No wonder moms are little fucking nutters. How though? And dads chill because they know the mom's doing it. Just kidding. There's good dads out there. Question for everyone. What would be something you wish you had in your first apartment that you wish you would have gotten? An electric kettle. 100% a good electric kettle. Like one that you plug in the wall, has a little stand, holds like a good liter of water. You just like turn it on, heats up in 30 seconds. It is invaluable. Is that the word? It's priceless. A good electric kettle, man. Holy shit. Because I had a kettle, but it was a stove kettle. So, like, if my electricity went out, my oven didn't work. Therefore, my kettle didn't work. But if I had that little fucking electric one, I could have plugged it into a goddamn generator and just been able to power my kettle and made some top ramen, tea, hot cocoa. Boom, I got my dinner. I'm ready to go. They are so useful. That would probably... My first apartment didn't even have dishwasher. That was the one thing I really, really wanted. But that's not something you're buying for your first apartment. That's sick. Electric kettle, I mean, they're just so versatile. That or maybe an air fryer. Air fryers didn't exist when I was in college, but those are fucking amazing. The ones they come out with now, you can cook everything, and it's basically like a countertop oven. It's a little oven. It's a one-person oven you can put on your counter. That's pretty nice to have, especially if you live somewhere where it's hot and, it doesn't drop below 90 until midnight. So turning the oven on and cooking a meal is a hellscape. Those are really fucking sweet. I know it's all kitchen stuff, but honestly, everything else is kind of yeah. Air fryers. I mean, my air fryer has all these settings and shit on it. It's amazing. It's so dumb easy to clean. It's just, I really like the technology that's come out these days. And it sucks a lot less power than an oven. It's just, they're great. Air fryers, man. I'm a big stan. We just replaced my 20-year-old or whatever. I had the air fryer, like the egg air fryer, the first one that ever came out. It was like a as seen on TV bullshit thing. We just replaced it a couple months ago, and oh my god, it's a whole new world. You can do anything. You can bake in it. It's crazy. Like, you actually can. It's not like a gimmick, where they're like, you can dice it, you can slice it, you can stick your child in it, and now they're in college for free. It's nothing like that. It actually does it. Is a convection microwave an air fryer? I think it's a very similar concept, yes. Yeah, it's literally like, it kind of looks like a deep fryer basket, but it's a drawer you pull out, and you just put your like frozen tater tots in there and put it, and it like swirls the hot air at a super high temperature, super high rate. But like the one we have now, which is not the top of the line, it has 2 different little drawers you can pull out, so you can do two different things, 2 different sides, 2 different settings, and you can reheat versus air fry versus bake versus roast. I mean, it's insane. I haven't even gone that in. I don't eat often enough to have eaten enough meals to go through all the things the thing can do yet. And it's really nice when you don't want to bake yourself out with an oven. Dude, right, Rod? Ooh, carpet cleaner's amazing choice. Yes. I had a carpet cleaner, but I also had Millie in the first year of her life, and if anyone's potty trained a pug, you know what's up. But yeah, honestly, I have a carpet cleaner, carpet, like a shampooer, but it's like a tank you pick up with one arm and then a hose and the brush. So it's really portable, but it's still like a full-size tank. It's very nice for quick spills or like if a dog pukes or something, which happens. Animals puke. I get excited. That is so fucking nice, but it's not some measly little like, oh, it holds a quarter cup of water. No, it's a fucking huge tank, but it's very portable, which is nice. It is. I've used it on upholstery before. When we first got these guys, Bill had a little accident on the bed, and I used it on our mattress, and it worked really well. Yeah, it's abyssal, I think. I'll look at it. I actually have to pee. I think we have to take a break soon anyways. I can't talk and read this shit on the screen at the same time, and you guys are interesting, so I apologize. Fright Marez, welcome to my channel, welcome to my stream. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Raiders. My name's ClassyKatie. How are you? I have a question for you. Think back to your very first apartment if you're out on your own. What is something you didn't have that had you known what you know now, you would have fucking asked for? Like the one thing you would have wanted in your first apartment you didn't have. I said electric kettle because it's versatile. I mean, food for reals. Amen. I lived with a Filipino girl, and let me tell you, we literally had nights where we called it something out of nothing. She could make anything out of nothing. It was crazy. She was such a good little cook. I didn't really suffer. She could make top ramen, like, elegant. Last dude, absolutely. I mean, I'm being very serious. Very serious. Those are the things, like, these are the assumptions I'm going through in my head. When I first was out on my own, dirt frickin' broke. I used every single penny I had on first month's rent, last month's rent, this month's rent, and, the owner of the building's new car, whatever. Every penny I had. So, like, I didn't even have ketchup or mustard or mayonnaise. Like, I didn't have the things in your fridge that everybody has for 10 years and sometimes you have to look at and replace. I did not have any of that. I would still say something like an electric kettle or an air fryer. Because at the end of the day, eating is something you absolutely fucking have to do. Everybody eats. You gotta eat, right? And, like, what's something that makes eating just a more streamlined process? That's kind of was my thought process in it. Let's take a break real quick. I have to pee so bad.